This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Friday, the 3rd of February. James Spann here, getting set to cruise into a weekend that will be wet at times. We'll check some of the images off the Alpha Skycam network this afternoon. That pretty much tells the story from Fayette. Rain is falling there. We'll go to the other side of the state. That's a look at Chehaw State Park coming from our Skycam on top of the restaurant there. The sky's cloudy, no rain so far. And from Demopolis, that's the Tombigbee River. A little light rain today, but not much. Pretty decent little storm there coming out of the Rockies. Big snows out there for Colorado today around Denver. Thunderstorms in the warm sector. And we are in the warm sector. Temperatures this afternoon are mostly in the 60s. Birmingham 64 at 2 o'clock. A little cooler back over in Mississippi where rain is falling. They're in the 50s over there. But around the nation, again, it's just not that cold for February. Yes, it's colder back in the Rockies where the snow is falling, but could be a whole lot worse. There's the radar at 2:06. The heaviest rain is over on the Alabama-Mississippi border. Pickens and Lamar counties getting a good soaking over there. Lighter rains for Tuscaloosa and Birmingham. And we could see rain at any time between now and early Sunday morning. There's the watch warning wrap around the nation. Winter storm warnings where that big snow is falling. Parts of Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado. Tornado watch down in the warm sector. In fact, here's that watch box until 8 o'clock tonight. That includes areas just northwest of Dallas-Fort Worth, up toward Denton and Wise, Palo Pinto counties, up toward Wichita Falls. Kind of keep an eye on things out there. And there's a slight risk, the standard severe weather risk for that region. That includes Dallas-Fort Worth, Shreveport, Texarkana, Tulsa through tonight. And tomorrow, no slight risk, just the low-end 5% probabilities into West Alabama. And we just don't think severe weather will be an issue. But you know what we always say. When it comes to thunderstorms, expect the unexpected, so we'll be watching. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through Wednesday morning at 6 o'clock, suggesting amounts from near 1 inch near the Mississippi border down to just a trace around Dothan. Heavier totals off to the west. Here's the GFS. This is the 12Z run at noon tomorrow. There's the upper low over areas around Omaha there, and down below that we've got showers and storms. Really the model suggesting the most widespread rain tomorrow a little west of here, so it's not going to rain all day. There will be times where it's not raining, but it could rain at any time during the day. So if you've got something planned outdoors, just be aware of that. And then tomorrow night at midnight, that could be the most widespread rain. Maybe 6 o'clock tomorrow evening until the pre-dawn hours Sunday. Could be some thunder involved, severe weather not likely. We're expecting rainfall amounts of about 1/2 to 1 inch. And then Sunday at midday, the rain is pretty much gone. So it looks like we can mention maybe the chance of a stray shower Sunday morning, and that's it. Maybe a few peaks of sun by Sunday afternoon as the air starts to dry out. Still pretty mild, highs in the low 60s. There's Monday of next week. That's looking dry. The GFS is showing 59. With a pretty decent amount of sun. Pretty much the same thing on Tuesday. Be close to 60. Good deal of sunshine there. There's Wednesday of next week. Looks dry, but hang on. Let's check the European. Little impulse showing maybe a few showers on Wednesday. So it's the old model madness deal. But none of them have done very well here in recent days for sure on next week. There's Thursday, and the GFS shows this big massive rain in the Gulf, and Friday that surges in here, almost like a tropical storm moving inland. But again, you go to the European, you talk about a different solution. This is Friday evening at 6 o'clock. Not only is it dry, it's got Arctic air moving in here. Look at the thickness values dropping. And then the following day, this is Saturday the 11th, the 540 line goes down to Crestview, Florida, and we're cold and dry if this is right. But the GFS says no, there's no cold air. So it's pure model madness out here. It's low confidence. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll check the end of the forecast on the 19th. Trough over the East Coast. A little cold air trying to slip in here, but not much. And again, there's the North Atlantic Oscillation up on the top chart, the ensembles. Most members are positive. A couple are negative, but again, no consensus on a big negative spike in that thing anytime soon. But again, the season has a long way to go. You all know we get some pretty fierce cold snaps in here in March and sometimes April. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by my next video Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders. We'll have the updates tomorrow and Sunday. And if you live around here, catch us on the news this evening. That's ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless. The first thing you've got to understand, you cannot rely on an outdoor siren. You cannot hear those inside a home, a building, a church. It won't work. You've got to get something inside your house. That's a weather radio or maybe a smartphone app. We work with a company that's developed a wonderful weather radio app for Android phones and iPhones. It knows where you are, and if you're in a tornado warning polygon, you get the warning. And if you're not, you don't. It's an effective device, and it's a great way to be sure you get the warning.